Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. As y'all can see by the title of today's video, we're here to show you the unstoppable 7'3" in NBA 2K22 Next Gen. So hope y'all enjoy. If you do, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on the noties, all the good stuff, and like always, try 1 to 1,000 likes. So what you're going to see in today's gameplay, we got two 2v2 videos. It's going to be me and my boy SK, and he is on the 7'3" post score that we're talking about here. So this is a variety of things. It's a post score, it's a stretch big, it's a spot up, it's a rim sharp, it's all types of stuff. It's a minimum wingspan 7'3" build. We will have the full build breakdown at the end of this video for you, so stay tuned for that. But what you're going to see is me coming out here isoing when point guards are on me, and then when they switch the point guard on to SK, or if SK has his takeover, or whatever the case may be, he's going to go to work in the post, and you're going to see so many situations that he is just dominating in this game. So right here, boom, he's going to the post, he's going for the hook, and he's greening. Simple. They come in here with an undersized build at the big man spot. SK only has 7 finishing badges too, mind you, and he has all of his other stuff. He has the shooting, playmaking, and defense, etc., all types of stuff like that. But with all that said, he could have things like mouse in the house, grace under pressure, all types of stuff that just negates contest, and all types of crazy stuff on offense for him. You can see right there, I have a bad take. I go with the spin lay, don't convert, but either way, we're here to show you defense as well. We're gonna have, like I said, 2 gameplays straight all the way through, and you can see this is just ridiculous what this lineup can do. I'm the lockdown at the one spot while also isoing and going at smaller point guards, and then we still have my boy spotting up, like I said, on the wing, on the corner, wherever the case may be, with 83 3-pointer at 7'3". In this game, that's ridiculous. The wingspan going down affects your three-pointer so heavily to the point where you at 7'3" can have a higher three-point rating than honestly most 6'5s out there who go with the max wingspan. A 6'5 with max wingspan has literally like 82 three-pointer or 81 three-pointer. So just like that, you're almost a foot taller than them, and you can see he's just too tall. The contests at even 17% aren't good enough. He has 99 close shots, so for anything that's standing layups or hook shots, whatever the case may be, they're going in almost every single time. It's just ridiculous. So right there, boom. Enter in the post, he goes with the fade, 8% contest, makes it anyway, even through the white. We played like 20 games this morning and didn't lose any of them, and it does look like I'm out here sweating because I got the double Gatorade bar. I promise this is just off the wheel. I'm not out here buying Gatorade for park. I would never do that, but anyway. I get my takeover available. I don't even pop it right here. We're just going to go ahead and give it to SK in the post. So I'm just going to come out here, boom, pass it back to him on that little pop out. You can see the build really dexes around like crazy on those off-ball movements. Also, the build's pass accuracy and stuff like that is really good. So special delivery in terms of throwing lobs like that right there are really good. And even for the sake of running floor general, dimer, all types of stuff like that, he's able to do so. Again, 5% contest. It just nails it anyway through the white and all types of stuff like that. Granted, I do get a lot of dimer passes on that, and you're going to see right there, that's just on me. I shouldn't have done that in the first place. But either way, I'm okay with showcasing some defense with this lineup as well, like I was showing earlier. And again, that's what's so beautiful about this too. He still keeps 99 block ratings and interior defense and all types of stuff like that. All that he goes down for on his ratings for having the minimum wingspan is going to be rebounding. And you can see as far as what I'm doing, I mean, I'm holding my own on the backcourt defense too, baiting them to pass it to my guy, boom, get back to mine. You're going to see SK helps me out, drops down, boom, gets the block, 99 block rating still with Hall of Fame rim protector. I mean, the build is disgusting. And the fact that you can have the trade-off for only losing rebound and getting three-pointer and mid-range for it, the mid-range is helping him out in the post game a lot too with the fades and just the pick and pop stuff that he might do, or face up mid-range as well. And again, his defense really doesn't suffer at all. You can see I sag off right there. Shot clock violation was about to happen. Either way, it's 19-2 right now. For this final possession right here, I'm just going to sit wing and wait for this defender to maybe try and get in the passing lane too aggressive, and then boom, go for the backdoor cut off this. SK can throw lobs off that as well, and they're super efficient. And honestly, with my build that gets like, you know, Hall of Fame Lob City finisher if I wanted it to, I could easily convert on those, and it's very easy to time those as well. So anyway, that's game 1 right there. You can see 4 for 5 from me, 6 for 6 from SK. Again, he had a couple turnovers. Obviously, there was the one that was kind of late in the game. It was just whatever at that point. And then the other one as well that was on the passing lane that was my fault as well. So really, the only screw-ups we had was from me, and our defense is playing amazing too. SK had the really nice chase down block off the help defense when I let him buy me, and then I had 2 steals as well off the lanes. So really good defensive lineup right here. All right, so on to gameplay number 2 right here. You're gonna see they have a really small point guard on their team, and what we're gonna do about that is I'm gonna ISO him when he's on me, and then when they try and put him on the post score because he's not defending me very well, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the post. And really, you have to hide your point guard. You cannot bring small dudes out here on this court, and expect so. I mean, as a lot of you guys know, these 5'9s are super meta out here. So if I'm bringing a lineup that's going to counter that super hard, then so be it. I say cry about it, honestly, if you're a 5'9 coming to the 2v2 court and you're dealing with a problem like this. And if you can't defend me, even at that, you can still play for steals, you can still play for bumps on me. It's not like I'm some dribble god who's just getting past him on everything either. So anyway, SK, I check it over to him in the corner, hits his first shot, no takeover progress or anything like that, boosting his 3-pointer. The only thing he's got boosting his 3 is my bronze dimer and a little bit of floor general too. But anyway, again, it's not like I'm coming out here dribbling super fancy or anything like that. You can see I go for these spins. I was getting bailed on those a little early. He does drop fully and I get an on-ball passing lane played by him where he goes for the jump. That is one thing that frustrates me a little bit with this game, but it is what it is. It's not that big a deal. So off of this play right here, we have 10 seconds left on the shot clock. I'm going to sit wing, and then I'm going to drive off of this. Now, this is one thing about the small defenders is they do really well at adjusting their body really quickly, where you get the deal. He has really high speed, really high perimeter defense, really high lateral quickness, all types of stuff like that, clamps. You get the deal. So what we're going to do is I'm going to drive to the left. He tries to cut me off to the left. And then just like that, if you're just a bot slasher who goes for a contact dunk right here, or, you know, just hold X and hope for the best, you're probably getting the ball poked right here. And you can see I do the spin instead back to his right side, and he's not ready for it. His body's not big enough. When I get in the situation where he's going to body me up, I'm able to just kind of bounce off him easier. You're going to see I do it the very next play as well. Boom, we're going like this. Boom, over to the left. Dunk, spin off his body. It's as simple as that. So in the situation where they're going to try and avoid him being on me, they're crazy for it too, but later in this game, they're going to try and switch this point guard over to SK, and again, I go for the spin, boom, big man has to drop down. He's already seen what's happened to his guard like multiple times. He has to sag off. SK gets a wide open 3-pointer again. Again, it's another white, and he's able to hit these. And find me another 7-3 who has max wingspan and stuff like that, that's going to be able to hit those shots. Right there, I do try and fake pass. You guys know the glitch if you've seen it, where if you accidentally pump fake and then hit the fake pass, you just bounce past your teammate. It's a little bit annoying, but either way, he's actually wide open for a green off the bounce pass. So right here is what I'm talking about. Now, I could have had a quick drops like dunk right there, so it kind of is what it is. But right here, they try and put the point guard on SK. You're out of your mind. You're literally out of your mind. He's a 7'3". He's got mouse in the house. He's going to be having all types of stuff like that as well. And honestly, he still has like 88 mid-range, Hall of Fame fade ace. Now they don't even know what they want to do, so now they're all confused. I go for the quick drops while they're in the miscommunication and stuff like that. Now I got my takeover. He's got his takeover. The game's over. It's literally as simple as that. And why? Because they brought the 5'9" to the 2s, and we have 2 options to like kind of exploit it and counter it, to be honest with you. So right here, I just give it to SK. He's got the big man on him. Ends up missing, but again, it is what it is. I like to showcase some defense to you guys as well. So now's where we get to talk about pick and roll defense a little bit with this lineup. So again, I'm 6'6". I'm not super fast, but I'm still very good speed in terms of getting around screens and stuff like that. And in the rare situation that we do get diced up like that in the pick and roll defense, it is what it is. We got like literally 7 opportunities to get it right, and 1 screw up isn't the end of the world. So right here, we're going to talk about how I hate bump steals in this game. There's one where I probably could have had it, but didn't get it. So it is what it is. We go back to the top with the reach in foul. And I do apologize that this game doesn't look so much like it's focusing on the title of the video, where I'm not focusing on SK so much, but I just want to show you guys the multiple facets of this build, how it can play good backside defense on this right here. It can still rebound really well, even with only 82 rebound rating. It can still play great offense in terms of being a spot up and a post scorer. You're going to see he gets switched on to the point guard right there. I get switched on to the big. We both have versatility to be able to deal with that. Boom, he's over to the right, green off the bronze dimer. Again, I mean, it's a beautiful lineup, it's a beautiful build, and it complements mine perfectly too. And that's what we made this for in the first place. Right there, you can see I backdoor him off rip. Dude's too little. SK's got good pass accuracy and all types of stuff like that too. And we just get the game-winning lob off that. So again, fire lineup and fire build. We'll go into the build creator and showcase SK's build real quick, but you can see 5 for 6, 4 for 5 from 3-pointer, 4 for 4 from me, and they had to switch the point guard onto SK. Horrible idea, never gonna work, and that's just a foolproof thing for us. It's never ever gonna be a good idea for them to switch their point guard onto SK. The only thing he can pray for is literally to just get pokes and plucks when he has the ball in the post, but he still has good post control. He still has a really good like finesse game to him as well. And if they try and have the big man contest it and come out the paint to contest SK, then it's just a lost cause. Like, I'm gonna get a free rebound, and if they keep the point guard on me in that exact same situation too, and they try and switch the guard down to me when SK puts up the fade, then just like that, I'm having free board. It's really a perfect situation. And if they bring a guard into this court, they're just dead. They're lost. Alright, so here's pretty much what we're working with for the 7/3 with minimum wingspan. So you do have 66 driving dunk, which if you watched the video from yesterday with the quick drops off 1, you can still get this dunk package with this build right here. You need 65 driving dunk for quick drops off 1, by far the best dunk package in the game, and you get it at 66 right here with this build. So you have 20 finishing, 27 shooting, 17 playmaking, and 29 defense. If you want, what you could do instead is maybe drop this ball handling off and put it all into offensive rebound and a little bit more block rating. If you up the block rating from 97 to 98, it makes rim protector cost 1 less badge point, which in turn also would give you an extra badge point to use. So it's essentially like you're going from 29 to 30. But either way, this is what we're working with right here. We want the 95 interior defense for the Hall of Fame brick wall. Not in the situation that SK is playing with a build like mine, but if you were playing at the big man spot and you're playing with an actual guard, or maybe like a two-way guard who's like 6'6", 6'5", as a lot of you guys have seen the two-way all-around build that we've shown on the channel like probably 6 times by now. It'd be a really good combo for this build right here. So like I said, you could take the ball handle off. This is really convenient that you do have unpluckable on bronze with this build though, and it would also give you the ability to get bronze glue hands, which in the situation they have 17 playmaking badges, I would say it's very convenient to have bullet passer and break starter for pro-am, but for playing 2v2 or really just park in general, you obviously don't need break starter, so boom, that's 6 extra badges that you don't need. It would be kind of nice to have things like bronze glue hands, bronze unpluckable. You could still run post playmaker, bullet passer, maybe some dimer or floor general if your point guard wanted a little bit of a boost to his ratings. Special delivery is really cool for the style that we play, where he could throw lobs to me and all types of stuff like that, but either way, it's up to you. But as you're going to see, if you do drop that off, what you could do is just pump it all into defense. Boom, you get all types of stuff like this, and then just like that, you have 31 defensive badges. Or if you'd like, you could go with something like this, where you have 51 ball handle and 85 pass accuracy again for the 17 playmaking. You up your interior defense to 96, you get 30 defensive badges instead of 29. Maybe lower your stamina and your free throw just a little bit. I'm assuming if you make a build like this, you're not expecting to play a whole lot of pro-am, but what I can tell you is if you watch the pro-am videos that are on the channel too, the last one we had SK at the 4 with this build, and it's very doable, it's very good. I would say the only downside to this, as you can see, is the fact that you only get 82 defensive rebound, which still does give you silver rebound chaser, and I think that's plenty good, to be honest with you. You can still get Hall of Fame box too, so really I think this build meets all the thresholds that you need when it comes to the rebounding related things with this anyway, and in turn you get super high three-pointer, super high mid-range, just enough mid-range to get gold blinders as well, and this does go crazy for the post fades, I must say. It's really disgusting. And then even in terms of doing pick and pops or spot ups from 3, it's still a maybe rare, but still an occasion that could happen where someone's like kind of rotating out to the corner and they get a side contest or aren't really lined up with you entirely, and it might negate the contest a little bit. So I think it's worth it. And this, like I said, meets a lot of thresholds that's needed, like getting the quick drops for the finishing. You get every post-related badge in terms of the Hall of Fame things when you hit 85. You have 99 close shots, you get the Hall of Fame hook specialist. Disgusting. That's honestly gross. And again, you do also meet the threshold for limitless spot up being on gold. It's not actually like super important, so I wouldn't say that's a big deal, but either way, gold bullet passer, you get Hall of Fame brick wall, you get bronze interceptor. It's not going to be on silver. You need to have max wingspan at 7'3" to have silver at this height right here, but either way, you could have 97 block. Boom, you get the Hall of Fame rim protector. This is up to you, like I was saying, if you want to go with 98 to make it cost less, but either way, it's all up to you. Like I said, I'm just here to show you guys kind of the blueprint a little bit for this build and what you would be getting in terms of the physicals, ratings that could max out at, all types of stuff like that. You do get sharp takeovers on this as well at 7'3", so you could literally have limitless range with gold limitless spot up, and then just like that, you're literally hitting from like a half court with this build. So anyway, you don't get glass takeover, however, but you do get post, rim, and sharp. So anyway, that's all for the video. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, all that good stuff. Like I said in the intro, let's try this one to 1,000 likes. If you made it to the end of the video, put SK in the comments to show your support all the way through. And I want to try something different, so go ahead and click this link that's popping on the screen right now of the last video that I uploaded, and we're gonna start doing that on the channel. I'm gonna start just encouraging you guys to actually click on this right here. So anyway, go click on it right now. Do it. Leave.